Good morning. I'm Kieran Bates. It's a Friday, March 16th, a CF day.
And you're watching Mornings!
We have the girls swim and diving team. They are our 2018 first place PA state champions. So good morning, I'm Kira Crosby.
And I'm Dan Haynes. Tonight, come out to the talent show at 7:30 p.m. to see Kieran along with some other amazing acts.
Also, we're going to be talking about the National Student Walkout that took place this past Wednesday. So student-led demonstrations to honor the victims of the Parkland shootings were held across the nation this past Wednesday at 10 o'clock. Students at North Penn had the option to take part in this event. North Penn News reporter Anissa Gardizzi has a story.
It's been 1 month since the shooting at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School, and schools around the nation walked out of class to honor the 17 victims lost to gun violence. Windy, cold, and silent. That was the courtyard as students read aloud the names of the 17 victims.
Meadow Pollock, 18, recently accepted to Lynn University.
The names were followed by a short description describing their personality and a minute of silence.
Luke Hoyer, 15, reported missing before found, loving son and best friend.
We decided to give a description for each of the lives lost to make it seem more personable because we all know someone who's a dancer, who is in the marching band, and to make it seem just more real.
It's important that we all do this together because it just shows like strength in numbers.
The student leaders worked with administration to have a safe environment for the demonstration.
So we wanted to be as cooperative with the faculty and the other students as possible. Now, First Amendment rights in the school are not unlimited. However, we still have them. So as long as we weren't disrupting class, we were told we had approval on all of this, that it was okay.
During the walkout, the North Penn campus was closed and police and security were on hand.
We have an event 2:15 to 3:15 in the auditorium.
After school, there was a student forum where guest speakers, administration, teachers, and school board members came to discuss and listen to issues relating to gun violence, gun control, and mental health.
How can we detect
Some students attended the forum instead of walking out.
I think that civil discussion is very helpful, and I think in some ways it's more helpful than having a walkout or having a protest or something like that, especially when we can hear other views and learn some things about others and maybe about our own opinions.
With a school of over 3,000 students and staff members, it is important to note that not everyone participated in the walkout. Some stayed inside. But North Penn was supportive of those who did and those who didn't.
Gina Montellado, 14, best friend and member of the Color Garden Marching Band.
Reporting for North Penn News, I'm Anissa Gardizzi.
Thank you, Anissa, for that report. Great hair is nothing compared to a great cause. And North Penn students and staff demonstrated this message by stopping by Stove and Tap for the annual St. Baldrick's Day fundraiser this past Sunday. Participants shaved their heads bald in order to draw awareness and raise money for kids with pediatric cancer. With North Penn's Dr. Yetter, Mrs. Kelly, Mr. Monero, and the North Penn baseball team in attendance, the event raised over $38,000 for childhood cancer and got a free haircut along with it. It was an amazing event in which was filled with bagpipes and tap dancing. And the best part was that it was for all the kids and families whose lives have been affected by pediatric cancer. Students enrolled in Mrs. Kratz's English classes had the opportunity to listen to guest speaker Dr. Robert Linders this week. Dr. Linders came in to talk to students about Martin Luther King Jr.'s philosophy. He also gave career advice. The objective was to have students experience a lecture-style lesson and practice note-taking, while also getting motivation to learn. This is the third straight year that Dr. Linders has had the opportunity to engage with North Penn students in his presentation. North Penn's chamber singers took a trip to Pittsburgh last week to perform at the American Choral Directors Association's conference under the direction of North Penn's chorus teacher, Mr. Matthew Clank. The chamber singers were one of 2 high school mixed choirs selected from multiple high schools in 13 states. They took the honor in performing for multiple music educators and even got to meet with some well-known music composers. The trip was a fun experience for all of the chamber singers and one they will surely never forget. Mr. Brumball is back with the Brumball Challenge. He wants to know where the word Pez comes from. Remember to tweet your answer to at NPTV using the hashtag Brumball.
Today we have Prinjazi Das in the studio. How are you, Prinjazi? Are you going to the talent show tonight?
I'm doing great, and yes I am. Aren't you in the talent show too?
Yes I am, so I hope to see you there.
Yep. Okay, let's get started with this week's lowdown. Attention seniors, this is your last chance to purchase class of 2018 apparel. Seniors can buy t-shirts, sweatshirts, blankets, and sweatpants, and apparel may be customized. Forms are located outside of E112, D103, and A108 and are due Friday, March 23rd. Also, seniors should be sure to check their email if you are interested in delivering a graduation speech. Please follow the instructions that were emailed by Mrs. Radigan, and if you have any questions, stop by D103. Finally, next week is the final week to sign up for this year's mini-thon. You can do so in all lunches. Registration is $20. You can also support the cause by joining us at Grub Burger Bar next Wednesday for our next fundraiser. That's all I have for the lowdown. Let's kick it back to the desk.
All right, thank you very much, Prinjasi. Now let's catch up with Kaylee McFarland on this edition of the hashtag the YNP.
I'm Kaylee McFarland. I'm a senior at North Penn High School, and I'm in National Honor Society, a Link Leader, and in Salsa Club. I hope to go to college, either like Temple or Pace University, and I would major in political science. Living your life day in, day out, and having good character, treating people fairly, and just trying to be the best person you can. I hope to be remembered by my positive energy and my attitude, and treating the other students the way they like to be treated, and treating my teachers with respect. My mom was adopted, so I've never actually really met my real grandparents, and my mom has never met her parents. But she went through this program. It was like a military program, so we don't necessarily know exactly what country she came from. But when she came here, she was 3 months old, and we lived in around this area ever since. Not achieving the dreams and the goals that I want to achieve. Remember that everybody has a story. So try to go through and not judging off of first impressions, and when you meet new people, go with an open mind. And yeah, that's all I have.
All right, this week we have Prasham Jobanputra for sports. So, Prasham, did you see that Loyola game yesterday?
I definitely did. Sorry to break it to you, Mr. Berger, but Miami is out in the first round. But let's get right into the sports update. Winter sports officially wrapped up last night, and the season ended with a bunch of state medals for swimmers and wrestlers. For the second time in 3 years, the girls swimming and diving team are state champions. The Knight swimmers won gold in the 200 medley relay and the 400 free relay, and medaled in several other individual events. It was a gold rush for the girls' diving team at Bucknell. Paige Burrell and Megan Wenzel tied for first place in the diving competition, while Madeline Fries placed fourth. Bad news for the rest of the state, as they'll all be back next year. The boys' swimming and diving team finished second in the state yesterday, thanks to strong individual performances from Sean Fakish, Aiden Daly, Ryan Hartman, and Riley Fine. The wrestling team earned 2 individual medals at the state tournament for the first time in 15 years. Ryan Cody took 8th at heavyweight, and Pat O'Neill wound up 7th at 160 pounds. Also, even though he didn't pick up a medal, Owen Varesby notched his 100th career win in Hershey. Congratulations to all of our winter athletes on successful seasons. Time to turn the page to spring sports. And that's all for the sports update. Let's throw it back to the desk.
Thank you, Prasham. And let's see what's new with the Knight Crier as we check in with Noah Clemens.
Hey North Penn, welcome to this Knight Crier update. I'm Noah Clemens. Have you been on the site recently? If not, be sure to log on and check out Marissa Werner's preview on the upcoming season for the girls lacrosse and softball team. Meg Chuzar has this week's Night in a Castle as she spotlights Miss Hauser. Skylar Simpson has an article about International Women's Month, and I join Andrew Helt, Matt Burke, and Jake Kopsick as we share our picks for the first round of the March Madness tournament. That's all I have. Remember to read the Knight Crier day or night.
This week's question of the week comes from Matt Gnomes, who asks, when is Canada Day? Let's see what you answered for this edition of the question of the week.
Those stories, I'm a fool for your love. every day is Canada Day.
December 25th.
May 23rd, that's what I'm going. May 23rd? That's really random.
What is Canada Day?
Canada's not a country.
It's June 1st.
Today?
I say August 4th.
When is Canada Day?
Canada Day is on Sunday, July 1st, 2018.
March 32nd.
October 1st.
April 25th.
When is Canada Day?
Who cares? Every day's USA Day. No one cares about Canada Day. Boom.
And you know what would be more weird? And a little bit amazing? If maybe that card was the 5 of Hearts.
Hey everyone, so if you didn't know, we do have a talent show tonight.
We do.
In case you're wondering. We are your MCs. I'm Mara Slater.
And I'm Andrew Bazzelli. Make sure you come down tonight, 7:30. Tickets are $5. We got a lot of great acts for you, a lot of singing acts.
Oh yeah. One of
Sort
which
of like this.
is Kieran Bates. We have him today here in the studio.
Yes, we do.
How you doing, Kieran?
Okay.
You're doing all right. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna play for us?
This is a song. It's a song called Jay-Z Ray by All Time Low.
Cool, cool. All right. Take it
Do
away.
your magic.
Okay. All right. Lights out, I still hear the rain. These images that fill my head now keep my fingers from making mistakes. Tell my voice what it takes to speak up and keep my conscience clean when I wake. Don't make this easy, I want you to mean it. Jay, say you'll mean it. You're dressed to kill, I'm calling you out. Don't waste your time on me.
All right, great job, Kieran. Let's throw back to the desk.
Throw it right back to the desk.
To the desk.
All right, great job, Kieran. Did you tweet your answers to @NPTV for this week's Brumball Challenge? Let's check in with Mr. Brumball himself for the answer.
The answer you've all been waiting for. Those delicious little candies, Pez, come from the German word for peppermint, Pfefferminz. Bet you didn't know that? Now you do. Thanks for playing this week's Brumball Challenge.
The winner of the Brumball Challenge this week is at NPEN 2019. That's all we have for this edition of Mornings. I'm Dan Haynes.
And I'm Kira Crosby. To end today's show, we are going to send it over to Kieran Bates for one last sneak peek of his performance for the talent show tonight. Take it away.
It's ready. Now there's an aching in my back, a stabbing pain that says I lack the common sense and confidence to bring an end to promises that I make in times of desperate conversation, hoping my night could be better than theirs in the end. Just say when. Don't make this easy, I want you to mean it. Chase, say you'll mean it. You're dressed to kill, I'm calling you out. Don't waste your time on me. I've never told a lie, and that makes me a liar.